me the dark. Her name.
I was broke, I was numb, I was lost in my brain. Then she slid through the dark, said her name Mary Jane. Now we fuse in the smoke, you can feel the domain. Out the earth, out the rain, came the clouds, say flame. I was drowning in the noise, couldn't handle the pain. Then she sat by my side, whispered we are the same. Now my scars all glow green when I step on the stage. That's the night I became the cloud, say. Used to stare at the ceiling till the sun rising. Heart heavy like a cinder block stuck in my chest. Every voice in my head said I'd never be shit. Every memory like a knife that I never could quit. I was pacing in a circle, same four walls, same broke phone, same missed calls. They ain't see me in the night when I begged for a change, when I prayed for a force that could loosen these chains. Then I sparked that first thought, not just hitting a hit. It was like she pulled a chair, said come talk, she sit. Told her everything they said, all the time I was played, all the ways that I bled, all the trust that betrayed. She said breathe in deep, let the poison float out. We gon' plant every doubt, we gon' turn it to cloud. You ain't broken, you a forge, you a building the flames. That's a moment that the clouds say steady in my veins. I was broke, I was numb, I was lost in my brain. And she slid through the dark, said her name Mary Jane. Now we fused in the smoke, you could feel the domain. Out the earth, out the rain, came the clouds, say flame. I was drowning in the noise, couldn't handle the pain. And she sat by my side, whispered we are the same. Now my scars all go green when I step on the stage. That's the night I became the cloud, say. Now I look back at that kid on the floor, eyes red, heart sore, couldn't take anymore. Didn't know that the whispers in the swirl of the haze was a map out the maze, was the start of this phase. She said, write what you feel, don't you water it down. Turn your tears into ink, turn your hurt to a crown. Every note that you swallowed, every door that it slammed, we gon' flip to a chant, they gon' scream with a band. So I grabbed that pen like a wand in my grip, let the anger in the hole through the tip, both drip. By the time that the blunt burned down to the end, I had pages full of spells I could send to my friends. Now the same old room is a temple of sound. Same old kid is a king from the underground. Every cloud that I breathe, every bar that I say, trace back to the night that I met Mary Jane. I was broke, I was numb, I was lost in my brain. Then she slid through the dark, said her name Mary Jane. Now we fuse in the smoke, you can feel the domain. Out the earth, out the rain, came the clouds, say flame. If you stuck in the dark, if you feel that cage, just no pain plus truth equals cloud sage.
She my Mary, she my Jane, she my calm in the rain. Turn my stress into lesson, turn the hurt into gain. When the world feel fake, she be speaking my name. That's my ride or die muse, not a drug, that's a flame. She my Mary, she my Jane, she a map to my mind. Every pull, every pause, help me realign. When I'm lost in the noise, she be clearing the lane. That's my partner in the grind, that's my Mary Jane. I don't worship what I wrote, I respect what it showed. All the truths that it cracked, all the pain that it slowed. Sat alone in the dark, smoke curl like a scroll. Puff wrote a secret on the walls of my soul. Told her how they use my heart like a floor mat rug. How they smiled in my face, then they twisted the plug. She ain't say forget, she said look, understand. All that dirt that they threw made the seed that you in. She said look at your fear, that's a trail to your death. Look at who you still love, even after what's left. If you still got a heart after all that they broke, you just prove you a wizard walking out of the smoke. She my Mary, she my Jane. She my calm in the rain. She my Mary, she my Jane. She my calm in the rain. She my Mary, she my Jane. She my Mary, she my Jane. She my calm in the rain. She my Mary, she my Jane. She my calm in the rain. Now we sit by the window when the city go dim. She be humming with the street lights, whispering hymns. We don't puff just to fade, we don't blaze to forget. We ignite to reflect on the cards we ain't met. Every hit like a highlighter, marking my flaws. This year Eric tell a promise, I'ma fight for my cause. She said turn your little room to a stage in your mind. You already cloud safe, you just late to the fun. So I talk and she listen and the beat get involved. All the knots thoughts in my chest starting slowly dissolve. When the track finally bounce in my head, they gone. What they call getting high is me writing this song. Manifest all the pain in a plan. Manifest every no in a fan. If they ask who will raise this brand, tell them Jane held a torch in my hand. She my Mary, she my Jane, she my calm in the rain, my straw in the land. Say my Mary, she my Jane, say my straw in the land. Turning ashes into answers every time I meditate. All the grievance out my lungs, I exhale and elevate. Used to drown inside depression, now I stand and regulate. Every cloud above my head, spell out you were built for great. Ashes into answers, I ain't smoking, just escape. I'm decoding every memory that they told me to hate. When the ember burns slow and the world feel late, I just sit with the pain till it turns into fate. I remember when the ashtray was a graveyard pile, little tombstone. Other nights I ain't smile, I would hit just to run from the weight on my chest. Wake up even more lost, even less in my bed. Then one night I watch the ash fall in the tray. Look like every single year that I threw away. Every toxic little choice, every cowardly move. Every time I kept quiet when I needed to prove. So I stared, didn't blink, just follow the trail. From the cherry to the ash, to the smoke of the stale. Realized I've been burning all this time with no aim. Trying to numb out the hurt instead of learning his name. Turning ashes into ashes every time I meditate. All the grievance out my lungs, I exhale and elevate. Used to drown inside depression, now I stand and regulate. Every cloud above my head, spell out you were built for great. Now I write down the thoughts that appear with the haze. Treat a session like a class, like a test I can ace. Why I flinch when they love, why I snap when I'm scared. Why I ghost on my friends when I'm feeling impaired. Mary sitting on the desk like on speak. In a pen trying to keep up with the tears on my cheek. All the stuff I never said start to pour like rain. Every ash in the tray, now I know from my brain. When the joint hit the end and the fire grow dim, I got pages full of answers I ain't get from them. Not from teachers, not from exes, not from family talk, but from sitting in the dark, taking truth for a walk. So if you see me in the cloud, looking distant and off, I ain't gone, I'm in class, I'm just shaking it off. Every cough, every tear that I shed is another old demon getting smoke from my head. Turning ashes into answers every time I meditate. All the grievance out my lungs, I exhale and elevate. Used to drown inside depression, now I stand and regulate. Every cloud over my head, spell out you were built for great.